mostly we're going to talk about your alignment of your shoulders, your ribs, and your hips when we're doing push and pull movements. Hello, in this video we're going to talk about your push and pull alignment. So mostly we're going to talk about your alignment of your shoulders, your ribs, and your hips when we're doing push and pull movements. What are push and pull movements? They're anything where you're maybe pulling something off of the ground or pulling something towards you, or for the presses, you are either pushing away from you, pushing upwards. There. So basically it involves your arms. So these are the movements that are going to give you those nice toned and very strong arms that we need, because we are constantly lifting, carrying, you know what it is. Okay, so you're gonna need a pair of dumbbells, or if you don't have dumbbells, that's okay. You can also maybe fill up some water bottles, but you'll need two, so that we can do these movements, right? So for your pushes and pulls, first up, you have your wall push-up. So eventually, we're going to get super strong and we're going to do push-ups on the floor. But for now, we're going to work on pushes off of the wall. All right? So when we do that, you're basically just going to line up your hands under your shoulders, just slightly, not super in front here, but kind of just underneath. And your hands are going to be a little bit wider. Your elbows are not going to be out like this, but rather tucked in. So the goal here is to strengthen your chest and your shoulders, and a little bit of your tricep here as well. Now what we want to really keep an eye out here is, how does my body look and feel in this position? Am I sagging? Am I not using my arms and just kind of hinging my hip? So what you want to do is you want to get on your tippy toes and then draw the navel in and tuck the elbows in. And you're going to inhale as you come down, and as you straighten out your elbows, you're going to exhale. Right? So you don't have to super duper bend. You can be, it could be a small bend, that's totally fine. Right? But focus on how your body feels. So inhaling into the rib cage, drawing the navel in, and then keeping your legs nice and straight. All right? So pushing off with your toes so that your knees are nice and locked. Right? What I want you to not do as well is do not clench your butt. Okay? So relax the bum, draw the navel in, shoulders away from the ears. Okay? Inhale and exhale as you push. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, exhale. So in a pushing position, or in a pushing movement, when you straighten out your hands or your arms is when you're going to perform your exhale, right? So that's for your push-up. Now let's say it's a forward push, which we're also going to have in the program. We're going to be inhale here and exhale. All right. So it's just like when we're going to put our baby on the bed or put baby into a car seat. All right. We do this all the time. So we're going to inhale, shoulders away from the ears. So how does our body look in this position? Okay. You want to make sure. It doesn't matter so much where your feet are. Sometimes I'll have you in an offset stance, which is like this. Okay, sometimes that's how it's gonna look in real life as well. We're not super standing straight. Sometimes we're like this, right? But most of the time we are standing straight. So feet under your knees, knees under your hips. Okay, do not clench the butt, so avoid doing this. Right, so this is like super common for us moms, especially when we're holding the kids. The tendency is that we drive the hips forward. So we're trying to get some extra support, I think. Right? But you're not going to need that because now you have a functioning core. Right? So you're going to stack up your knees, your hips under your shoulders. Okay? You're going to take your dumbbell or your water bottle or even your baby if you want. All right? Shoulders away from the hips. Right? So you're nice and stacked. You have your shoulders over your rib cage, over your hips. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale. All right. Now, that is a push. If you're going to be pressing overhead, so it's the same thing. Sometimes it'll be 1. You can start off with 1. And you'll start here with your dumbbell or water bottle in front of your chest or aligned with your shoulders. So shoulders must always be relaxed down away from the ears. Roll it back. Rib cage under your hips. Press straight up so it's directly over the head. Okay, so we want to inhale, and again we're exhaling as we extend the arms. Inhale, exhale. At the top, you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning backwards. Okay, you're not hyperextending the back, you're staying stacked here. So it's literally you want just your arms to move. Okay, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so take your time in the movement. Let's do some slow ones. So inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Again, inhale down and exhale. All right, so you can have a feel of how your core feels. Do you feel like it's just your arms that are working? Does this feel kind of absent in that movement? So again, just be aware of how your body feels. And that's your press. We'll also have some dips in this program where you're going to be pressing back into a bench or the side of your bed or your couch. Just remember that shoulders are away and you're going to be extending your arms here. As you extend, that's where we blow. All right, so I've got a bench right here. And when we perform the dip, you want to make sure that your elbows are pointing backwards. Your hips are just off. So what you want to avoid is being too far away from your bench or your bed or your couch. And basically just hands in front here. Elbows are back. Bend the elbows and come up. Bend, oops, my mic. And come up. Right, it doesn't have to be a super big bend, but basically we're exhaling as you press. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Okay, I get my mic back here. Now, for your pulls, that's basically when you're pulling something from the ground or pulling something towards you. And this time we're exhaling as your arms fold, as they curl in or as they bend. All right. So if it was let's say a bicep curl, and you can do 1 or 2 dumbbells. Bicep curls are very, very important for us moms. I don't think we realize how much we use our arms, right? We really do. So it really is important for us to have strong arms, especially your biceps. Okay, so when we perform a bicep curl, again, your alignment is the same. Just make sure that you're always stacked. And this is for everything. Always make sure that your hips, your ribs, your shoulders are stacked. One line. Okay, so we're not doing this, right? We're not leaning forward. We're not rounding the back. Okay, so if you were to perform, let's say, a bicep curl, right? Your dumbbells are here. You want to inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale and curl. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. So remember as well, you want to pick weights that will not cause you to really lean forward or have to take all of your effort to pull up, because these are small muscles after all, and we're going to work our way up towards building that strength. So if it is a pair of water bottles, that's fine. A light pair of dumbbells is better as well. Now, there's curling. There's also pulling up this way. All right, so remember again, every time you bend, that's where you exhale. So same thing, as always, stack yourself, shoulders away from the ears, rib cage and hips in one line, and you're going to pull up. So every time we bend your elbows, that's where we exhale. We inhale to prepare, exhale and pull. Okay, so just moving your arms, but we are using our core to keep ourselves stacked, and we're using our core to keep ourselves engaged, right? You want to inhale and exhale. Let's go 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. All right. So there you have it, your pushes and your pulls. You can do this over if you want to have another little workout there for your arms. But basically, just remember that every time you perform a push or pull movement, you want to keep your hips, your shoulders, your rib cage and shoulders aligned, and you're moving just the parts that need to work, so just your arms, okay? Focus on your breathing as always. All right, that's it. See you again tomorrow. Oh, Mama Brain totally forgot. Like and subscribe so that you can continue to learn how you can be Mama Fit.